Hello everyone and welcome back to Panda Warrior Queen. So today we're going to be looking at the brand new snapshot for Minecraft that has just been released. The main different feature of all of this are the ores, as well as some little tweaks to the caves, where they can form and everything like that. So let's jump straight into it and go look at all these cool new ores. So the first thing we're going to do is of course look at the usual stone ores. These haven't really been changed too much. They have been a slight tweak from last snapshot. For example, diamond and emeralds now actually have a different texture that now blends in more with what copper was, as well as everything having slightly different gradients of the darkness and making it look a little bit more three-dimensional, as if the ores are breaking out of the rock, which I think is a nice little change. I do think it's going to be quite difficult to actually get your mind around when we first start playing it, because it is really different to what we're used to, but I think once we get used to it, it's going to be a cool change to it. Let's go jump in at the deep slate ores. So as I'm running down, you might be wondering why I'm talking about deep slate ore. Isn't it Grimstone? Well, in this snapshot, they have actually changed the words, so it is now deep slate rather than Grimstone. So I'll get that away. These are the ores. You may be noticing things like copper, coal, and emeralds are missing. That is because on the new ore sheet of where they're going to spawn in the world, they don't spawn below deep slate, so they're not needed. The only ores that are available are of course iron, gold, diamond, lapis, and redstone, which will look like this. As we jump back up here, we can see the comparison between the two different objects. By the looks of it, the nether ores haven't changed at all. I thought I'd just grab them out to see if they did, but they haven't, so don't worry about that. But here we have the comparison. Everything is the same apart from just the background texture of the actual stone / deep slate is darker. That's all it is. And the only physical difference between them are the deep slates are apparently twice as hard to mine. I will show you now what I mean. So right now I have a iron pickaxe. I'm going to show you how different it is and how long it takes. So let's jump in with diamonds. Didn't take long at all, but deep slate, there is a significant different speed of mining on it. It's not much at all, but you will need quite a good pickaxe, just to be warned of all that sort of different thing. It's definitely not long at all, but you can notice it. You probably won't notice it if you have an efficiency 3 pickaxe on, but it's just there to warn you guys. So if we jump over to here, the textures of the deep slate haven't changed apart from the name. So of course, instead of being Grimstone stairs, it will be now cobbled deep slate stairs. It's the same with all these, as you would expect with a change of name and a different rock. So as you can probably see in the screen, we now have the rough structure of where ores are going to spawn, and the biggest surprise for me is actually emeralds seem to be above the caves. So by the looks of it, they're going to be in the cliffs, as well as the coal and the iron. That is a nice welcome change, because I mean, you don't get to find emeralds that much in the world. Or whether that's just them tapering off so we can roughly see. Whether it will change in the future, we don't know. But as you can see on the picture, it is definitely not the final. Well, the picture's quite clear. It's not clear enough to see the exact levels, so I'm going to make a rough guess compared to what they used to be and what they are. We can roughly see, if we go to diamonds, that diamonds are from the same height downwards. And they are more common below the Grimstone and to the very bottom of the map. So if you're brave enough, that's where you need to go. That is the exact same with the deep slate redstone as well. The normal redstone does also appear to be spawning at the regular level, so roughly the same as diamond, just a little bit higher. The lapis actually spawns a lot higher now. I'm going to assume they're roughly about 10 each jump, because that seems about right. And I'm going to say that it's actually from level 40 downwards, which seems quite a lot, but it might be useful, because when you need lapis, you need lapis. The deep slate gold seems to be spawning roughly about the same level as old gold used to be, as well as copper will be spawning, by looks of it, from the main top of the map to where the Grimstone is. So we'll definitely be able to find quite a lot of that for your builds. Other than that, most of it is quite similar. It's just depending on whether you see a normal iron or you see a deep slate iron. So as I said before, this isn't final, so don't take my word for it. Do keep an eye out on it, and I'll try and update you as much as possible for how they change throughout the next few snapshots. So there's also quite a few other things and little things brought in. For example, Tough now sometimes generates under Y level 0, andesite no longer generates under Y level 0, so if you don't like andesite, just dig down, it'll be fine. Anything that's smooth basalt has now been added into the game, so if we find that quickly, because I was not prepared for this. Smooth basalt, this will be above the amethyst level. So this is what it looks like. We'll put it on the floor in front of us. So if you see that, you know to dig down, and there's going to be amethyst below it. Mineshaft now once again generate in open air in caves, so you can see them from afar quite easily, which would be good. Particles now appear in the air around spore blossoms. Slime blocks and honey blocks have been moved to the redstone tab. So if we go into redstone tab, honey blocks and slime have now been added, which is quite useful considering it tends to be what it's used for. Other than that, there's really not that much difference between this snapshot and the previous snapshot. We've pretty much run through it all now. If you have any questions, let me know below, and I will definitely try and help you guys out with them as much as I'm aware. I'll keep reading into this, and if I find something new, I will update you in another video. Thank you guys for watching. If it has been useful, do please leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to watch me play some Minecraft on Twitch, I'm live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, usually playing Minecraft, Phasmo, or Among Us. So head over there to watch some more mediocre content. Thank you guys for watching. I shall see you guys next snapshot.